I don't want to interrupt you,
No.
but I gotta understand. What was the process like going there? How did you adjust to it? Did you had to read? I know you had to read a shit ton of rules because I've heard this before.
Yo, it was a huge culture shock, man. I'm telling you, everything about it was different. From like the way you dress to like the fact, I got tattoos on my hands, like tattoos on my forearms. I'm telling you, where I walked everywhere, I was getting eyes from everybody. Everybody was double checking me, double looking me like, oh, he's not from out here.
You stood out.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta understand, like out there, there's no liquor stores. Drinking is illegal. Like nobody got weed out there.
Shit.
Nobody has none of that. Feel me?
Oh, shit.
The women are completely covered up. Like the way you go into a restaurant, you eating with your hands. They're not automatically giving you a fork. They expect you to eat with your hands and on the floor. You're not at a table. You know, so
shoes off.
Shoes off. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Did you break the rules at any point when you first went over there, like without realizing it?
If I did, it was probably just not knowing. You know what? But I try to be with the times and be with the culture. You know, what I find most interesting is going to these countries and trying to really, embrace their culture. You know, so when I was there and I'm looking at my sister and I'm looking at my coach and they looking like, who's gonna be the first to dig in? Give me that.
Yeah, we're gonna do this.
Finger food. Finger food for real, yo. Everything finger food out there. That's funny, yo.
What's your favorite country you've been to?
Honestly, Colombia.
Really?
Colombia is lit, bro. Like, I'm telling you, the nightlife, the women,
I heard
the
$40
temperature.
go far in Colombia.
Bruh, yo, your money stretch out there. Like, yo, I'm telling you, your money stretch. Like, yo, you can really have a good time.
You can be a king.
Yo, I tell everybody, yo, you want to go on vacation, go to Colombia,
I'm turning 30 next year, and I was actually Colombia's on my list, so where to
go. Do it.
Yeah, I feel like I want to be a thought, and I feel like that's the perfect place to do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yo.
Like I said, I'm going to go with my wife and kids for the holiday.
You want to be a thought? Yeah. Go to Mexico.
That was my next trip.
Mexico's where it's
at.
That was
my cousin. After the peso conversion.
Oh my god.
You're a king down there.
Yo, the thing is, like, Mexico's like straight party life, like, and it's on another level. So I'm not even going to elaborate on camera.
Cocaine and shit.
I'm just saying. Yo, I felt when I went to Mexico, I came back like, yo. You know those movies where like crazy shit happens? That's just real.
So basically, you see why niggas get kidnapped when they go to Mexico.
100%.
It's understandable.
You get it?
Bruh.
Little Guadalupe come up to you talking about she got some CDs for sale. Talking about you trying to support the little hungry child thing by giving her, but she about to come rob your ass.
When people come out here and be like, yo, that party was lit. I'm like, was it?
Like, yeah, because when you party in other places, it's lit to the different places.
I was just having a conversation with my boy, like, yo, y'all really need to like venture out. Y'all need to see the world. Like, I feel like people that's like in Hartford, Connecticut, a lot of people are living in a fishbowl, and feel like Hartford is everything. Like, yo, y'all need to see the world. Y'all need to see it. Yeah.
Like, really, Hartford is small compared to everything that's
and
out
I get it too, because Hartford, I feel like, really creates their own swag, and there's something real genuine about Hartford. But in that same breath, it's like there's so much more out there.
There's way more. What was I gonna say? Okay, all right. So I do know one other professional boxer. He boxed for the
Cohiba?
Olympic, no,
Koba.
Koba, yeah, Koba.
Breedy. Yeah. Oh, so you know him?
What's his name?
Kobe. I do not.
Because that was Lex people.
Koba, yeah, Breedy. I know that.
I know the gym Koba. Okay. But I don't.
So no. He's in. I think he's in DC now. But he used to box for the Olympic team for Barbados.
Oh wow!
So, but he went to India one time, and he said they were really
India.
Yeah, and it was on real strict, and a couple of the guys got kidnapped.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you ain't had no experiences like that then.
Not like that. The closest, I think, the weirdest experience was when I went to Colombia, because we touched down like at 2 a.m. and now we're in the car full of like random people. And we just driving to where we need to get to. Now it's looking like 4 a.m. Cops stopped us. got
guns
AKs on us and shit. Like, yo, get out. We need to search all your bags right now. Like, we smuggling shit. Like,
oh shit.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's a movie right there. Like, this could have went left.
That could have went left right there.
Damn, what,
left. Shit.
Oh yeah, straight up.
Like Brittany Griner.
But thank God, they wasn't looking for like, money. They searched our bags that we ain't have nothing on us. They let us go.
That's good, my nigga. Shit, because you don't want to get into any type of legal trouble outside that far away from your home country.
You're finished.
Yeah,
you're finished.
Facts. Especially if you don't got nobody to trade for you, like, or if you're not even that important.
And if you don't got like because the language barrier alone, like,
you're right. So if you have no translator over there, you're fucked even more.
You finished.
Damn, dog.
All right, so let's get back into what happened in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, so the Saudi Arabia, like, I know. So based on your perspective, you won that fight. Mm-hmm. You won that fight. Why? From
everybody's perspective.
So why do you feel like you got cheated? Like, from your mouth, why do you feel like you got cheated? Why do you feel like you didn't win that fight during that split decision?
There's so many reasons as I can go on as to why I didn't win that fight, but I'm not here to list off a bunch of reasons.
Just the top few.
And cry over spilled milk.
We're not even that, because at the end of the day, you're undefeated.
That's boxing.
You're
I feel
undefeated.
like, I left there with more knowledge, with more experience, and I'm proud of who I am and what I was able to bring to the table. I know that when I put on that show, I gave people an entertaining fight.
Yes,
and no, I'm proud of it. I'm not gonna talk about there's so many, because there is a lot of reasons. I went out there with a lot of odds against me, but that's.
All right, I'm gonna say some of them for you then.
I was gonna do that too.
Okay.
No.
Talk your shit real quick.
I was gonna do that too.
Go ahead. Why, from your perspective, why you feel like he got cheated?
Well, the champ, that's our guy. And I just need to throw this out there. And it's not just Get Goofy Productions that's supporting him, but it's also El Gallo Promotions that's supporting him. So we have, like you said before, a team, and we have a small team, but we got a strong team. And what happened to him out there in Saudi Arabia was a travesty. So I'm going to speak
for him.
On his behalf.
On his behalf.
Because he's all love and positivity. He's not,
exactly.
But we over here, we could cross the tracks for you.
I can talk. And I can talk my shit.
Exactly. We talk our shit over here too. So that's what we going to do.
So I'm a former fighter myself. Right,
nigga,
so
you look like
I know boxing.
I was gonna say that too,
but I love boxing. I'm from Philly. I was 56-2 with 48 knockouts as an amateur fighter, so I got game too.
You know what
I know what it is. So Champ wasn't fighting Badou Jack. Champ was fighting Saudi Arabia. Okay, and when you look at it from that perspective, the odds that he was up against was incredible. And the only way that Champ would have left Saudi Arabia with a win is if he knocked Badou Jack out.
That was the only way.
That was the only way. And so Badou Jack knew that. They already put it out there that that's how it was going to end. And all he was doing was trying to survive.
That's it.
Champ whooped his ass. And now I'm going to go to the most controversial portion of that fight, which was the 8th round.
Yes, the legal 1 minute.
The 8th round. There is absolutely, that's why it's such an uproar. That's why people in every boxing circle, everybody is like, it was illegal.
Like, what the fuck?
Forget about the fact that he was robbed. It was illegal.
And he got away with it.
And he got away with it. So that 8th round, and it was, and he won the 8th round. The 1 minute that they gave Badou Jack was able to land a couple of shots, which happens in all fights. And in my opinion, it gave the judges and everybody else
something else,
the ammunition to be able to use to give him the victory.
But they did that. I feel like it was like a political play. It was a political play.
Well, it was a political play there, but kudos to the commentators.
Facts.
That was commentating the fight, because they brought it to everybody's attention immediately.
Quickly, yep.
Hey, yo, wait a second. Hold on. It's over 3 minutes.
That was a long 13 seconds.
It's right. It's 3 minutes and 15. It's 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It's 3 minutes. What the fuck's going on here? And so finally, when somebody somewhere was like, yo, man, yo, you better hit that bell. It's almost 4 minutes. Then next thing you know, ding, 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 ding. And everybody at that point was losing their minds. So were we. But I'm going to say this. Even with them giving Badou Jack an extra minute in the 8th round, he still lost. He still lost the fight.
He got outboxed. He got outclassed. He was really getting embarrassed the whole fight.
The entire fight.
He was frustrated, man. Yeah. I had that man feeling ridiculous in front of his people.
And I love this man. He's so
kudos to the champ.
Like, this shit is so great.
Nah, but you talked your shit though. At the end of the fight, you held your ground.
Yeah.
You said what you had to say. And I see why you don't have to keep speaking on it. Because you did it right then and there. You said what you had to say. And you was like, that's my piece. And now you move on. Because like you said, I took so much from that shit. I know how to approach those situations. Now, the next time I go to that shit, I know I have to knock that nigga the fuck out.
For sure.
I can't let them be that. There's no other option. Matter of fact, you can't even reach the fucking 8th round. It can't. Dog. The hood is feeling you for that, man. Like I'm serious. My whole Facebook was on an uproar for that.
Yeah. I honestly though, like on the plus side, I've been getting so much extra love from that. I've had enemies hit me up and tell me like, yo, that was messed up what they did to you. You know, I've had over 1,000 new followers since that happened. You know, I've had people
marketing wise, it worked out.
I got people from all around the world, from Italy, Germany, from like Africa to like all of them telling me that I won that fight.
Facts.
You know, when I look up that fight, all I could find is
people saying how you got robbed.
Badou Jack robbed Rivera.
Yes.
Rivera gets
gifted,
robbed.
or
like,
gifted a win. Gifted,
like, and these are people I don't know.
Nobody knows them. And from the UK.
Yeah. These are people from all around the world. I'm telling you, Ireland hit me up. Like, people from all over the world has hit me up and told me, like, you know, this just disgusted me because you really put it on.
Facts.
You know, so.
I think what I loved the most out of your post-fight speech was when they asked you about a rematch.
He wouldn't take it. He's not going to take it. No.
Like, nigga said he can't leave his hometown and come fight me in my trenches because they know it's a done deal right there. We're going to show you what we over here from Hartford. We're going to show what the trenches bring out from over here.
If he's smart, he would never look back.
Yo, he better take that win and run the fuck with it. Run the fuck with it.
Because that shit ain't never going to happen again.
So, even though it's been giving your names out there, is it giving you bigger fights? Is you in those conversations for bigger fights now?
Yeah, we got a few good opportunities coming our way. Nothing's really set in stone right now, but hopefully we'll be in our next boxing bout around November.
Okay, that's coming up soon. Okay, you got any more questions? I want to get some nitty gritty. I want to. Let me ask a nitty gritty question real quick. Go ahead. What runs through your mind after you knock a nigga out? Like, what's the first thought that come when you see that nigga on the ground and you know he ain't getting back up?
Keep it a stack with you.
Keep that shit a fucking stack.
Like, yeah, like, it's like, like, I did that, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm dead serious. Like, where you,
that greatest Tyson
like, yeah, you on there, like, you on top of the world, but, like, it's also a huge sense of relief.
That it's over now.
Yeah, like, you know, you go months training, months of mental, like, you know, meditation on going on how I'm going to do this. How we're going to make this work. I need to make this work. I need to do this for my family. I need to do this for my community. I need to do this for the kids. I need to do this for the continuance of my career.
Yes. You got everything on your back.
Everything is on the line. So really, like, when you do it, although you're seeing like I'm pounding on my chest, it's more just like a huge sense of relief. Like, I did it. Like, fuck. Like, let's go.
I put it to an end before it ends.
Yes.
That's a great feeling.
Word.
Man. Real shit. Do you actually eat spinach before you fight?
100%. I eat it before I fight. I eat it on a regular meal. Like, I gotta have my spinach. Spinach and avocados, man.
They say too much spinach isn't good for you.
It's been doing me good. It's been doing me
A-okay. It might not be good for other people.
But it's good for Popeye Rivera.
Word.